Andy, just first of all, squad news. You had a couple of knocks the other night. Aaron McGowan came off. And how's Lee O'Connor? How are you looking for the weekend?
Yeah, we did. Aaron wasn't too well leading into the game, in the hours leading into the game. We made a decision to start. It was ultimately the wrong decision. So he had to come off, obviously with a virus or whatever it was, and obviously Lee came on to replace Aaron in the first half, earlier than we would have wanted to have used him. So he's been out over a period of time, hence the reason why we had to then bring him off in the second half, which is not ideal from my point of view, having to make changes for those kinds of reasons, but that's where we're currently at. And so we now look forward to tomorrow with the group we've got. Yeah,
and it's a nice sort of diversion from the league. The FA Cup's always a bit special, isn't it? We say that as a cliche, but is it?
Yeah, and I possibly think that the older you are as well, the more special it still is. It's something that obviously we grew up with as kids, and it was the highlight, wasn't it? The FA Cup final day, and it was on TV all day. So yeah, memories, good memories as a child growing up with it, being involved in some FA Cup games as a player. And looking forward to tomorrow's game against the best team in League One currently, obviously with a couple of former Tranmere players involved at Stockport who were brilliant for this football club and who have managed to play their part in building Stockport back up from where they were in the National League, and they now sit top of League One, having come so close last season. A really good squad, so yeah, a real big test for us, a game that we're going to have to play really well in to take anything out of. But so the message has been throughout the week about the FA Cup shows up surprises and shocks, and why not? Why can't it be us? We're going to have to provide some really good ingredients and play really well individually and as a team to give ourselves a chance. But massive respect to Dave and what he's built there, and wish them obviously all the luck in the world going forward, but just not tomorrow.
It really has been one of the sort of good news stories of football, hasn't it? The way they've come from where they were to where they are now so quickly as well. It shows it can be done.
Of course it can. I think they were probably a little bit like us, where previously to go into the National League they'd been in the Championship and League One, etc. But they bottomed out and they built foundations, solid foundations throughout the football club. They had a plan in terms of what they wanted to do, and people had roles then to play in that, and they've been successful. So they've come from the National League when it was a really competitive National League with a couple of other clubs who've spent a lot of money as well, and then come through League Two and missed out on the playoff semi-final last season, and they've tweaked one or two things in terms of recruitment, but they've got a really good squad of players.
A neutral looking at this game will say it's a League Two side against a League One side. Does that have any bearing at all? Does it give you a little bit more freedom or less pressure, or how do you approach it?
Well, it's a game we wanted to win, obviously, like every other game. Are we the underdog? Of course we are. No, we're a League Two team currently, and they're top of League One. But as we've shown to the players on Thursday, when we shown clips of Tranmere beating some big clubs, some Premier League clubs, home and away. So some brilliant memories for this football club in this competition. And we're one league apart. When the game starts, let's try and cover up that one league and do everything that we possibly can to play well tomorrow.
Are you pleased with the way things are going for yourselves at the moment? There's been a fair amount of resilience shown, some equalisers in games. Joe saved the penalty the other night. It was a real battle, but you came through it. Are you feeling that you're on the right track?
I think we slowly but surely starting to build up a little bit of momentum. We've lost one game in 7. There's been, I think, 4 draws in that as well, unfortunately. But we're finding a way. Are we where I want us to be? No, if I'm being honest. But with the situation we found ourselves in over the last couple of months, I think it's played a big part. I think that's a fact. It's not an excuse. And getting more players back available will obviously help us.
Yeah, and just a word on Joe as well for saving the penalty. We know the story. He's 44, but he's in great shape, and he's obviously doing the job for you.
Yeah, he's obviously someone who I play with at Scunthorpe. He's the best goalkeeper that I ever played with, quite easily. To be still doing what he's doing at his age is testament to him. The sacrifices he's continuing to make to be in the condition he is. he loves football. You can see that in him, his enthusiasm every single day. He's obviously got a long history with his football club, and to come in and do what he's done, obviously with Luke's injury, it is massive credit to him. He's made saves in games, and none more so than on Tuesday night, where we get ourselves back into the game, and then you think within 30 seconds, whatever it was, 45 seconds, we concede a penalty. But again, yeah, testament to Joe and to the analysts that he'd looked at obviously Paddy Madden and his history and where he was likely to take the penalty. I always think it's brave for a goalkeeper to stand and wait, which he did, and he read it, and then he was up on his feet quick enough to then make the second save, which was probably a better save, let's be honest, because of the distance between them, and obviously having made the save from the first penalty. So listen, he's been brilliant. He really has. He's a credit to himself and to his family and to his profession to still be doing what he's doing with that level of dedication. Is huge credit to Joe.
And just finally, it'd be great to see the name of Tranmere in the next round if you can. Tough game ahead, but they talk about home advantage being key in a cup game. Should be a good atmosphere, shouldn't it, with a local
Yeah, of
game?
course. I think obviously it's only a short distance between the two teams. I would imagine that Stockport will bring a fair amount of fans with us. So we've got a plan in terms of what we're going to try and do to play the game both with and without the ball. We're playing against a team who are top of League One, so we are the underdogs. Let's not make no bones about that. But it's how we can try and win the game. How can we influence the game in the right manner? And that might be doing different things at different times. So yeah, it's a game so we're ready for, and we want to be in the draw on Monday night.
Good luck. Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.